In the golden hills of Montecito, September brings a rare hush, a stillness that settles over the landscape like a soft blanket. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has vanished from the public eye. No announcements, no social media, no Archewell updates. The world waits, but she remains unseen. This silence is intentional, a powerful act in a world obsessed with constant visibility and endless updates. Family life takes precedence now. Plans are made quietly behind closed doors, and the ever-watchful cameras are kept at bay. The digital stage that once buzzed with Sussex activity is now eerily still, as if holding its breath. For the outside world, this quiet is a vacuum, quickly filled with speculation, rumours and wild theories. The royal commentary machine waits, scrutinising every day of silence, searching for meaning in the void. Is this a strategic retreat, a sign of trouble, or simply a rare moment of peace and reflection? Ironically, their silence only amplifies the noise around them, fueling curiosity and endless debate. British tabloids, relentless as ever, see this quiet not as rest, but as a puzzle to solve, a mystery to unravel. The Sussexes' quest for privacy stands in direct opposition to a media machine that thrives on intrusion and exposure. The stage is set, a family seeking peace, a press determined to breach it. Something inevitably must give, and the world watches, waiting for the storm to break. Into this silence, Donald Trump's UK visit erupted, a media spectacle ripe for controversy. The press waited for Meghan, once a vocal Trump critic, to react. Any comment would spark headlines. Silence would be dissected for meaning. It was a trap. Damned if she spoke, damned if she didn't. Instead, the Sussexes released a single elegant photo of Meghan. No statement, no politics, just poise. The image quietly asserted control, shifting the narrative on their terms. They denied the tabloids the controversy they craved. In a world hungry for sound bites, they offered only silence and composure. It was a sophisticated, silent response to an impossible situation. The quiet, sun-dappled streets of Montecito were suddenly shattered when the Daily Mail sent a team of reporters across the Atlantic, determined to uncover a story. If the Sussexes wouldn't provide a story willingly, the tabloids would hunt for one, no matter the cost or the disruption caused. For Montecito's residents, it was a curiosity, a spectacle. For the Sussexes, a constant reminder that peace is fragile and privacy is never guaranteed. The Daily Mail's investment showed the immense value they placed on Meghan's reaction, sometimes even more than on major political events or world affairs. The irony was clear. While Trump's high-profile visit unfolded in London, the real story for the tabloids was Meghan's silence in California, thousands of miles away. The press wasn't interested in the event itself, but in her potential response, waiting for any sign or statement. Meghan had become the story, whether she wanted to or not, her every move scrutinized and speculated upon. The lengths the tabloids would go to keep her in the headlines were extraordinary, showing no signs of slowing down. Privacy for the Sussexes remained elusive, always just out of reach, despite their efforts to find it. The media's obsession was now a transatlantic pursuit, stretching from London to California, relentless and unyielding. The hunt for a headline had crossed oceans, turning a private life into a global spectacle. The Montecito stakeout is just one chapter in the ongoing saga. The British tabloid scrutiny of Harry and Meghan defies distance and logic. Every decision, every silence is analysed and criticised. This creates a feedback loop. Negative stories spark online reactions, which become news stories. The Sussexes are trapped in a cycle where even their defences fuel more headlines. Unlike other public figures, their coverage is relentless and daily. The tabloid's interest has become a cultural obsession, not just news. This shapes public perception, polarizes opinion, and takes a toll on their mental health. Even in America, the gaze follows them, a constant, unwelcome companion. The Atlantic is no barrier to the British press. Why this obsession? Harry and Meghan embody the clash of tradition and rebellion, capturing the world's attention in a way few royal figures ever have. He's the prince, born to royalty. She's the self-made American who challenged the monarchy and brought her own values into the royal spotlight. Their story is a modern fairy tale and a conflict that sells, blending romance, controversy, and the allure of royalty. Their departure from royal life escalated the drama, making them protagonists in a global narrative that continues to evolve. The tabloids frame them as threats to tradition, fueling a profitable us versus them story that keeps readers hooked. Online, stories about the Sussexes drive massive engagement and revenue, sparking endless debates and viral moments. The fascination is about more than gossip. It's about race, class, duty and freedom, reflecting deeper issues in society. The tabloids tap into these cultural anxieties, keeping the world captivated and the conversation alive. By dissecting their lives, the media provides a stage for larger debates, inviting everyone to weigh in. The Sussexes are more than news. They're a mirror for society's tensions, hopes and ongoing struggles. And as long as the drama continues, so will the headlines, ensuring their story remains a source of endless fascination. Meanwhile, other royals carried out their duties. Charity work, public engagements, the steady business of monarchy. Yet their efforts barely registered compared to the frenzy around the Sussexes. A quiet month for Meghan generated more headlines than a week of royal events. The media's focus isn't on the monarchy's work, but on its most controversial figures. This distorts public perception, overshadowing the service of other royals. The Princess Royal and others become background players in the Sussex drama. The obsession sidelines the rest of the family, creating a skewed narrative. If the media's role is to inform, it's failing. Sensation trumps substance. The loudest story drowns out all others, leaving a caricature of royal life. The true work of the monarchy is lost in the noise. Why this relentless pursuit? The answer goes beyond profit or narrative power. The lengths tabloids go, crossing continents, invading privacy, suggests something deeper. It's a campaign that tests the boundaries of journalism and ethics. Where is the line between public interest and harassment? The Sussexes' silence is their strongest weapon, denying the press the drama it craves. Each choice for privacy challenges the narrative that they seek attention. Yet their silence creates a vacuum, quickly filled by speculation. This is a battle for control, the Sussexes over their lives, the tabloids over the story. The struggle plays out from London palaces to California hills. As long as the obsession endures, the world will keep watching. The question remains, will the pursuit ever end?